Are you ready to discover that you orchestrated your life, including its toughest moments, from a realm beyond our understanding? What if the feeling that you are the victim of circumstance is not the whole truth, and instead you are an active participant in a grand cosmic plan? Understanding that possibility changes everything, shifting you from feeling powerless to recognizing yourself as the deliberate author of your own existence, and perhaps even more than that. Imagine a life where suffering isn't meaningless, but a carefully chosen catalyst for profound growth and self-discovery. A life where every challenge, every heartbreak, every seemingly random event is a brushstroke in a masterpiece you designed. This isn't about fatalism. It's about unlocking hidden potential by challenging limiting beliefs and empowering you to rewrite your narrative. It's about embracing the freedom to choose your response, taking responsibility for your choices, and stepping into the power to create a better future right now. At the heart of this extraordinary concept lies what we'll call the classified Vatican briefing. No, we're not talking about a literal document hidden deep within the Vatican archives. Instead, consider it a metaphor, a symbolic representation of suppressed esoteric wisdom, knowledge that unveils the true nature of reality and our lives before we even take our first breath. Throughout this video, we'll reveal pieces of this briefing, offering a framework for understanding the deeper questions you may have about your own journey. Think about your own life for a moment. Have you ever wondered why you possess certain unexplained aptitudes or passions? A natural talent for music, an innate ability to connect with animals, or an insatiable curiosity about ancient civilizations? Are these merely random occurrences, or could they be whispers of a pre-birth desire, echoes of a life you consciously chose? Perhaps that natural gift for music was a pre-birth intention to express yourself creatively, to touch hearts through melody and harmony. These aptitudes hint at the existence of soul contracts and preordained opportunities, all carefully woven into the tapestry of your life. And what about those chance encounters, those seemingly random events that alter the course of your existence? Was it truly chance that brought you together with your life partner, that led you to your dream job, or that placed you in the path of a mentor who changed everything? Or could these accidents be orchestrated events, synchronicities carefully planted along your pre-birth path to facilitate specific learning experiences? That chance meeting that led to a life-changing opportunity may have been a planned encounter, a soul agreement set in motion long before you even knew it. This brings us to some fundamental questions. If we choose our lives, why would we ever choose suffering? What's the point of it all? Is there inherent meaning to the challenges we face, or are we simply victims of circumstance? To begin understanding this, we must touch on some essential background. Consciousness extends far beyond our physical bodies, existing as an eternal entity gaining experience through countless incarnations. We enter into soul contracts with others before birth, agreements to learn specific lessons together, often manifesting as the most significant relationships in our lives. A challenging family dynamic, for example, may be a soul contract designed to cultivate forgiveness and unconditional love. Karma and reincarnation serve as frameworks for understanding the consequences of our actions and the continuity of our soul's journey. Unresolved issues from past lives can manifest as recurring patterns in our present life, providing opportunities for healing and growth. Consider the recurring challenges or difficulties you've faced in your own life. Do you notice any patterns? A pattern of attracting emotionally unavailable partners, for instance, might indicate a pre-birth choice to learn about self-love and independence. These patterns are clues, hints at the lessons your soul has chosen to master. Throughout this video, we'll continue to unpack the key insights contained within the classified Vatican briefing, exploring how these pieces fit together to reveal your life's bigger picture. We'll also dive into fascinating accounts from those who have glimpsed the other side through near-death experiences and investigate the surprising insights offered by past life regression. Get ready to reflect on the recurring themes in your relationships, your careers, your health, and ask yourself, What did I want to learn by choosing this challenge? Because the answer to that question could very well change everything. Now, let's pull back the curtain on another section of our metaphorical, classified Vatican briefing, specifically Section 1. The Akashic Records Access Protocol. Imagine a cosmic library, a vast repository of information containing the story of every soul that has ever existed, every thought, every emotion, every experience etched into the very fabric of reality. That, in essence, is the Akashic Records. Within these records lies the blueprint of your life, the intentions you set before birth, the contracts you made, all waiting to be discovered. But how does one access such a seemingly inaccessible realm? Methods vary, from deep meditation and shamanic journeying to hypnotic regression and even intuitive readings. Some believe that simply setting a clear intention and asking for guidance is enough to open the door. Think of it like tuning a radio to a specific frequency. By aligning your consciousness with the frequency of the Akashic Records, you can begin to receive information, insights, and a deeper understanding of your life's purpose. Have you ever experienced a moment of sudden clarity, a flash of insight that seemed to come from nowhere? That might have been a glimpse into your own Akashic Records. What if the answers to your deepest questions are already within you, stored in this infinite library of the soul? This leads us to Section 2, Soul Family Dynamics. You are not alone on this journey. We incarnate with souls we've known across many lifetimes, forming intricate networks of relationships, support, and challenges. These soul families are groups of souls who have agreed to play specific roles in each other's lives, providing opportunities for growth, healing, and the fulfillment of karmic contracts. Think of them as actors in a play, each playing a crucial role in the unfolding drama of your life. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant connection, a sense of deep familiarity, as if you've known them forever? Or, conversely, have you encountered individuals with whom you experience constant conflict, despite your best efforts? These could very well be members of your soul family. These soul family members often take on the roles of parents, siblings, romantic partners, close friends, or even adversaries. They are the ones who push our buttons, challenge our beliefs, and ultimately help us to grow into our fullest potential. Consider your own relationships. Who are the people who evoke the strongest emotions in you, both positive and negative? Who are the ones who consistently trigger certain patterns or behaviors? These are likely your soul family members, playing their parts perfectly to help you learn the lessons you came here to learn. What if those challenging family dynamics are not random, but are carefully orchestrated opportunities for forgiveness and unconditional love? Pattern recognition is key. Take a moment to reflect on the individuals in your life who feel deeply familiar or with whom you have intense connections, whether positive or negative. These could be potential soul family members. Think about relationships that evoke strong emotions, recurring patterns, or a sense of déjà vu. These are all clues, hinting at a deeper connection beyond the present lifetime. Have you noticed that you tend to attract a certain type of person into your life? Someone who mirrors your own insecurities or challenges you to step outside your comfort zone. This pattern could be a sign of a soul contract in action. Are you ready to identify those individuals in your life and recognize them as your soul family members? Now, let's bridge these two concepts. Accessing the Akashic Records can reveal the past life connections and agreements we have with our soul family members, providing invaluable context for our current relationships. Imagine being able to understand the karmic history with a soulmate, knowing the lessons you both agreed to learn together before birth. This knowledge could transform your relationship, allowing you to navigate challenges with greater compassion, understanding, and forgiveness. Perhaps you and your partner have a history of conflict and misunderstanding. By accessing the Akashic Records, you might discover that in a past life, you were bitter enemies, constantly battling for power. This understanding could help you to approach your present relationship with a new perspective, recognizing that you are both working to heal old wounds and create a more harmonious connection. What if knowing the past can heal the present? However, soul contracts are not rigid agreements, but flexible frameworks designed to facilitate growth. There is always room for free will and individual choice within these contracts. A soul contract might outline a general theme, such as learning forgiveness, but it leaves room for you to choose how that theme is explored. You might choose to forgive quickly and easily, or you might struggle with resentment and anger for years, ultimately learning the lesson through painful experience. The choice is always yours. Often, soul contracts involve resolving karmic debts from past lives or fulfilling specific soul missions in the present life. A karmic debt might involve making amends for past wrongs, while a soul mission might involve using your talents and abilities to help others or to create positive change in the world. Is it possible that your passion for environmental activism is not just a personal interest, but a deeply ingrained soul mission? What if your desire to help others is not simply altruistic, but a way to offset karmic debts from a previous lifetime? Consider how helping others is often a way to create better karma. But what about the really tough questions? Why would souls choose to experience or inflict harm? This brings us to the difficult concept of dark contracts. Some souls may choose to play the role of antagonist in our lives, providing us with opportunities to learn about forgiveness, compassion, and resilience. This is a challenging concept to grasp, but it invites us to consider the bigger picture, to see beyond the immediate pain and suffering and recognize the potential for growth and transformation. Could it be that even the most difficult people in your life are playing a role in your soul's evolution? These dark contracts are not about condoning evil, but about understanding that even the most challenging experiences can serve a purpose. Think about recurring negative experiences or relationships in your life. Are there patterns of abuse, betrayal, or manipulation? These might be clues that you are involved in a dark contract designed to help you learn about boundaries, self-worth, and the power of forgiveness. What if forgiving someone who has caused you great harm is not just a noble act, but a way to break free from a karmic cycle and reclaim your power? This brings us to the paradox of suffering. Why would anyone choose to experience pain, hardship, or loss? The answer, paradoxical as it may seem, is that challenging experiences are often the most potent catalysts for spiritual growth and character development. Just as a muscle grows stronger through resistance, our souls grow stronger through adversity. Think of a difficult childhood, marked by trauma, neglect, or abuse. While such experiences are undoubtedly painful, they can also foster resilience, compassion, and a deep understanding of the human condition. Someone who has overcome adversity is often better equipped to empathize with others who are struggling and to offer support and guidance. What if those experiences were chosen to develop resilience and compassion? Ultimately, we have free will in how we respond to our pre-birth choices, even if the overarching themes are predetermined. It's not about fate, but about learning and navigating the course. Imagine a river with a set course, flowing towards the ocean. While the river is confined within its banks, it is still free to navigate the currents and eddies within that course. Similarly, we have the freedom to choose how we respond to the challenges and opportunities that come our way, even if those challenges and opportunities were part of our pre-birth plan. Is it time to reframe past mistakes as valuable learning opportunities chosen for your soul's growth? Understanding pre-birth planning empowers us to take responsibility for our lives and make conscious choices that align with our soul's purpose. It's not about blaming ourselves for past mistakes or feeling trapped by a predetermined fate. It's about recognizing that we are active participants in our own evolution, with the power to create a more fulfilling and meaningful future. It's about creating a deeper understanding of the present by illuminating prior choices. How do we practically integrate all of this? Let's try an exercise. Let's map your soul contracts by reflecting on your significant relationships and recurring patterns. Create a relationship map to visualize the connections between different people in your lives and identify common themes. Notice the patterns in your relationships. Who are the people who consistently trigger certain emotions or behaviors? What lessons do these relationships seem to be teaching you? These patterns can provide valuable clues about the soul contracts you have made. Another important practice is an Akashic Records meditation. Approaching the Akashic Records with respect, humility, and a clear intention will allow you to access them more easily. There are many guided meditations available online that can help you to connect with this vast source of wisdom. As you meditate, ask for guidance and insights into your pre-birth choices. Be open to receiving whatever information comes your way, even if it doesn't make sense at first. It's vital that you explore this topic with ethical considerations and responsible intent. Approach pre-birth planning with humility, respect, and a commitment to personal growth, not as a means of judgment or control. Avoid using knowledge of pre-birth choices to manipulate or control others. Remember, the goal is to understand and grow, not to exert power over others. Finally, consider that past life regression therapy offers the potential to uncover even more detailed information about pre-birth choices. Past life regression can provide a vivid and immersive experience of our soul's journey. What might be revealed? What insights might be gained? So let's bring all of this together, shall we? We've journeyed through the corridors of a metaphorical, classified Vatican briefing, and the core message echoing back is this: you chose this life, not as a puppet on strings, but as a soul eager for growth, adventure, and a profound unfolding of your unique potential. This isn't some hidden truth reserved for a select few. It's a universal understanding accessible to anyone willing to look within. Consider these key cornerstones: the Akashic Records, your personal library of soul experiences, the soul contracts binding you to your soul family, and the karmic echoes shaping your journey. Think about the initial sense of randomness you may have felt when starting this video. The why me? That might have echoed in your mind during difficult times. Has the landscape shifted? Can you now see the potential for purposeful design woven into the tapestry of your life? Recurring challenges, rather than being arbitrary punishments, become opportunities for profound learning, specifically tailored for your soul's evolution. Perhaps that pattern of attracting emotionally unavailable partners was not a cruel twist of fate, but a carefully constructed opportunity to cultivate self-love and independence. It's about recognizing the intention behind the experience. Realizing pre-birth agreements offers an elevated sense of personal agency. It means acknowledging that, while certain themes may be preordained, you possess the freedom to orchestrate the unfolding. This is the key to self-awareness, enabling a deeper understanding of your purpose. Think of the artist who chooses their canvas, brushes, and colors, yet retains the liberty to create a unique masterpiece. Similarly, you selected the broad strokes of your life, but your daily choices paint the finer details. This is an active collaboration with the universe, not passive acceptance. This realization transforms us from victims to active participants, collaborators with the cosmos in the grand design of our lives. Instead of feeling tossed about by the waves, you recognize yourself as the ocean, capable of navigating any storm. Remember, those waves of challenges and opportunities are not happening to you, but for you, each one carrying a precious lesson. This shift in perspective empowers you to consciously co-create your reality, embracing the role of both artist and canvas. Are you beginning to see yourself as an active participant rather than a passive observer in the unfolding drama of your life? How does this all fit into the larger cosmic scheme? Pre-birth planning highlights a reality of consciousness and reveals the interconnectedness of all things. Every choice sends ripples that touch countless other lives. Your actions, driven by love or fear, contribute to the collective consciousness, shaping the world around you in ways you may not even realize. It's about understanding that you're not just living a personal narrative. You're contributing to a symphony of interconnected experiences. Our lives are not isolated strands, but are intricately woven with those of others. Soul contracts with family, friends, and even adversaries create a vast network of interconnected growth opportunities. These contracts aren't merely about individual lessons. They contribute to the overall evolution of collective consciousness, shaping the destiny of humanity. Even difficult relationships, those that seem fraught with conflict and pain, serve a purpose, challenging us to grow, forgive, and embrace unconditional love. Embracing compassion becomes easier in light of past choices. Understand that we're all navigating complex journeys, doing our best with the awareness we have. This self-compassion becomes a catalyst for transformation, encouraging acceptance rather than dwelling on past mistakes. You can approach your past with kindness, recognizing that those experiences, even the painful ones, were essential steps on your unique path. This encourages continuous forward momentum rather than stagnation or regret. View yourself as an eternal soul embarking on a multidimensional journey. This perspective brings greater empathy and compassion, as well as a deeper connection to the universe. This wider lens transcends the limitations of a single lifetime. By understanding yourself as a soul on a journey, you unlock a deeper sense of purpose, resilience, and interconnectedness with all of existence. It's more than just living, it's evolving. Let's address any lingering questions or concerns. Is it possible that understanding pre-birth agreements means forfeiting control? It's a valid question. However, free will always interacts with destiny. The framework is preset, but the implementation is always up to you. Imagine the freedom that arises from consciously aligning with your soul's intentions. This union of preset intention and free will allow you to take the reins and consciously create your life, informed by a deeper awareness. Use the tools and techniques we've explored to understand your soul contracts, identify your soul missions, and make choices that resonate with your deepest self. Engage in daily practices such as meditation, journaling, and affirmations to connect with your inner guidance and align with your soul's purpose. It can mean immediate reframing and integration of the experience as valuable. For instance, if you feel wronged, consider you pre-selected this path. Now consciously decide what you'll do with it. To live better, to integrate these concepts practically, first, dedicate time to daily introspection. Take a few moments each day to quiet your mind and connect with your inner guidance through meditation or mindful breathing. Then, journal your reflections, paying attention to recurring themes and patterns in your life. What challenges do you consistently face? What lessons seem to be repeating themselves? Finally, affirm your power to create a fulfilling future, writing down positive statements that align with your soul's purpose and intentions. What might your soul's intentions be? What new questions arise when considering the evolution of soul contracts? Do these contracts change? Can they be renegotiated? How might your choices in this life influence your future incarnations? Perhaps, as we grow and evolve, our soul contracts evolve with us, adapting to our changing needs and desires. Is it possible that we can renegotiate our contracts, altering the course of our lives based on the lessons we've learned and the choices we make? And what about the future? Consider, too, how collective consciousness plays a part. Understand that your individual choices contribute to something greater. How do individual choices impact humanity's evolution? Your actions contribute to the overall energy of the planet, influencing the experiences of others and shaping the destiny of humanity. Even seemingly small acts of kindness, compassion, and love can have a profound ripple effect, creating positive change in the world. It's a potent reminder that you are part of something bigger than yourself and that your choices matter. Therefore, continue your personal journey by engaging in further reflection and exploration. Join online communities, read books, attend workshops, or seek guidance from trusted mentors. The path of self-discovery is a lifelong journey, and there are countless resources available to support you along the way. What new connections will you forge? What wisdom will you uncover? We will continue to dive deeper in future videos. We'll explore scientific evidence for reincarnation as well as the potential for past life memories through hypnosis. Prepare yourself for a journey into realms unseen, where the mysteries of consciousness, reincarnation, and pre-birth planning continue to unfold. What secrets will these explorations reveal? What new dimensions of understanding will they unlock?